Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Abu Hanifa Dawood, and I'm currently a student of Al-Ustadh Abu Awza'i, Hafidh. I just wanted to share a very brief and concise description of my journey regarding the class that we're soon to finish on the text al-Umdatul al-Ahkam, a compilation of Hadith by one of the great scholars, Abdul-Ghani, al-Maqdisi, Rahimahullah, gathering those authentic Hadith compiled in both Bukhari and Muslim, totaling 414. Alhamdulillah, الحمد. I've just completed the memorization of all Hadith within. I just wanted to share some of my experiences, some of my struggles, and how I overcome those struggles. First personal struggle was switching from this particular text in the book, where I would gather, just make general notes regarding mainly the narrators of the Hadith. So I would make notes at the bottom, normally just brief biographies, whether they be recorded in Siyaru, A'lam al-Nubala, or al-Bidaya wal-Nihaya, or other works on Siyar of the Salaf. Mainly I would record, so if the Hadith only mentioned the Sahabi's kunya, then I'd find his name, and vice versa. Sometimes I would make more detailed, if I can find them here. So I would mention a bit about them, and a lot of this information can be found in the shuruh, and there are many. The main ones I used was by Shaykh al-Uthaymin rahimahullah and Shaykh Abdullah al-Fawzan Hafidhahullah, as well as Shaykh Salih al-Fawzan, and some other works of contemporary ulama. This was the particular mutton I used, which is the checking of Shaykh al-Na'ud rahimahullah. So my struggle was with the text being quite small and sometimes difficult, and if I didn't have my glasses with me, then I'd be struggling a lot. So I switched to the iPad, which, as we all know, you can zoom very big, and this text and this text are the same. Simply downloaded it from the Shaykh's website who compiled it, Shaykh Abdul Muhsin al-Qasim Hafidhahullah. And here, these are the last 3 Hadith of the last chapter of Kitabul Itq. And again, very straightforward, but I was able to overcome that struggle and refer, and it sort of preserved my mutton as well. Other struggles or experiences was obviously sticking to an amount per day. So there were some days I didn't memorize, and there were days I did maybe just 1 Hadith. On average, I was aiming to memorize at least 3 Hadith per day until the completion was done. But you will reach some longer Hadith, which, if you say this is 1 page, you know, the Hadith were 2 pages. So there you're thinking, okay, you know what, I'm going to split the Hadith into parts. So as you can see, it's, you know, paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. If this was 1 Hadith, then you can split it accordingly. So split it into 3 parts, do 1, revise it until you're, you know, thabit on that reading, and then move on accordingly. Everyone has a different method. Mine is just to keep reading, which a lot of the ulama will advise. So you read, as the Shaykh even mentions in the beginning of the book, in how to do it. So start with 10, read it 10, read 10 after each salah. So after Fajr, read 10 of the same section. If the hadith is small, like the first, like إنما الأعمال بالنيات, then you can read it as a whole, no problem, inshallah. And then after Dhuhr 10 times, after Asr 10 times, and so on, and then move up to 20 times until that hadith is firm. And by doing this reading, you're killing two birds with one stone, because you'll find by the end of this reading, with no clear intention of actually memorizing, so to speak, you would have memorized it anyway. This is from the wisdoms of doing it in this way. Sometimes you may find, you know what, I've read it 10 times, I've read it 20 times, 30 times, I've actually got it, and I'm going to submit it accordingly. But my advice is, don't think, you know, for those that are memorizing it with us, that okay, I've completed that hadith, I can put the book away, Alhamdulillah, I'm done, I've memorized all the hadith or Umdatul Ahkam, al-Umdatul fil Ahkam. No, you need to revise it like any other text, like Quran, like hadith, like mutun, like manzumat. You need to revise them, otherwise, like anything else, you will forget them. Subhanallah. So these were just a few experiences of myself, and Alhamdulillah, I was able to overcome them. But yeah, I'm going to end it there, bi'idhnillah. Barakallahu feekum wa jazakumullahu khaira. Subhanakallah wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.